The revenge attack by Russia in retaliation for the attack on the bridge was probably inevitable. The fact that the bridge is now back up and working, at least one lane of it is working, was also fairly inevitable. This is a totem of Mr. Putin's virility and extension into Crimea. First opened in 2018, enabling road and rail traffic between Russia and Crimea. And this is to demonstrate the certainty of its annexation in 2014 after the referendum that took place, which was not recognized by the international community. The rail lines don't appear to have been damaged, and you might think, well, why would Russia care if it's able to repair the damage? Why would it care? Well, it's all about machismo. And so the attacks on Odessa, the decision not to continue the grain supply, all of this is the wider twitching of Mr. Putin's diminishing muscles, and it's a sad and sorry sight to see somebody who should clearly be confined in bed is running around the place pretending to be an action man. He's so far from that. And at the same time, Ben Wallace, who's about to resign, has bemoaned the fact that Ukraine has become some sort of trial location for war. It's become a laboratory. That was inevitable, I'm afraid, and I think one just has to be grateful for small mercies that the weapons being tested are so far not weapons of mass destruction. But that is why it is so important that while we are helping Ukraine to fight for its sovereignty, we at the same time are talking to Mr. Putin and to the people in Moscow, in the Kremlin. It's essential that that conversation remains open, because if it isn't open, it's there for Mr. Putin to dictate the terms of his eventual capitulation, which will happen, because there is no way that this can continue for year after year after year. I don't think the Russian state will tolerate it. I don't think the Russian people will tolerate it. I think people will see through the propaganda. This is a disastrous war for Russia. Of course, it's a disastrous war for Ukraine. But in the end, Russia is losing everything. Russia is being isolated. Russia is being exposed. Russia is being humiliated. And all of this, for what? For what? There is no purpose in this battle. It's pointless. And that, I'm afraid, is the experience of Russian troops on the front. It's pointless. They're not fighting for anything. They're fighting for the pride of Mr. Putin's pointless pugilism. Lots of P's. But there we are.